says build the body. Today we're going to be working on hammies and glutes. So this whole back side right here, all right? Now because it's such a focused exercise routine, there's going to be a little bit longer breaks during your workout. So please be patient. Those of you who are used to moving really fast through the workout, you're going to need a little extra time. I want you to breathe a little more. I want those muscles to have a little rest between the exercises so they're actually benefiting. If we keep overworking them, they're just going to shut down. So we need to rest a little bit between the sets. Your warm-up this morning is going to start on the floor. I'm going to start you with a glute bridge, really simple. So your heels are underneath your knees. We're going to do the glute bridge right here. Your second warm-up exercise will go into alternating one leg V-up, which is here, or you can do a little crunch style right here, and then we'll come up onto our feet. I'll show you the ones on our feet when we get there. That way we can get started and not waste a bunch of time. So come on down to your mat with me. Get ready for your warm-up. Remember, we're doing the glute bridge first. 3, 2, 1, and go. You're working for 40 seconds. Right here. Woo! How you doing this morning? You put those hands on the floor. Kind of hug the floor with your shoulder blades just a little bit, all right? I want you to make sure those abs are strong. Make sure you're squeezing those glutes up at the top, really trying to get that height and get a stretch in those hip flexors in the front of your hips. All right? Beautiful. Keep it moving. Warming that backside up because you're getting ready to work it. We got about 5 seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and time. Let's bring it all the way down to the floor. Getting ready for that alternating one leg V-up. Nice strong core. We're coming up in posture. 2, 1, here we go. Right here. Now remember, you also have the alternative to just crunch and bring in a knee, or you can crunch and bring up a leg. You find the level that works for you this morning. If you're coming up, try to keep that chest open wide on that one-legged V-up as you reach up for that leg. Keep it centered. You're not going off to the side with that crunch. You're just alternating the leg that you're bringing up, all right? You've got about 10 seconds here. Keep it moving. And then remember, we're coming up on our feet for the next 2 exercises. 3, 2, 1, and time. Let's bring it up onto our feet. I'm going to have you do a lateral step squat. Start with the feet close together. You're going to step to the side, squat. Bring it together, step to the other side, squat, bring it together, keep going. We're going to warm up the inner and outer thigh because the glute has an outside. We're going to be working that part of your glutes as well today. Well-rounded glutes helps to keep them up. We want to work all the different angles of the glutes. Otherwise, they start heading for the floor, especially after we've had a few babies, for us women. They just like to drop. I don't know about you. Mine sure dropped. It's like saying hello to the back of my knees sometimes. 3, 2, 1, and time. And your last exercise, we're going to stretch and warm your hammies. So we're going into the hinge. Nice strong core. Get that posture and maintain it. Come forward. Push the glutes back as you come down. And then bring it up again. All the way through. Nice stretch here. Get that stretch in those hammies. And then nice and strong. All the way back up. Keep going. I'm going to check on your posture on those hinges. I want you to try to maintain that posture. Don't round that back out. Push that chest out. Pull those shoulders together. Try not to get too much bend in the knee. Just a little softness. There we go. Good. 3, 2, 1. Back down on the floor. Now, if you want to get into that glute bridge a little bit more, you want to go to the next level, feel free to take a leg up if you want. Just do one leg on this round, or you can stay right here on 2 legs. I'm staying on 2 legs because I know what we're doing today. You don't. You will. So, let's talk about the workout while we're warming up. If you have bands, super bands, mini bands, or both, then it'd be nice to grab those. If you don't have them, it's okay. You'll be all right, I promise. And you're also going to need something heavy. We're doing a deadlift hinge today, and you want to go as heavy as you're capable of going, not your next door neighbors, all right? So you're going to find something heavy to do that deadlift with. Excellent. Bring it down. Remember, we're doing that alternating one leg via. So don't run, go get that stuff now. You're going to stay here and warm up with me. I will give you a couple minutes to get what you need. And here we go, 40 seconds. But it's always helpful if you check the Facebook feed, or if you talk to me, if you come into class a few minutes early, I will tell you what you need. If you're watching a recording, there should be some notes on this recording. We're working on doing that now. If you read the notes before you do the class, it also tells you what you need and what we'll be focusing on. We got about 10 seconds. Keep going. Upside down. 2, 1. Here we go. Take it up. Now remember, we got that lateral side step squat. Woo! 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Now, if you want to, you can warm up that chest, stretch it out a little bit, squeeze the shoulder blades together. You are going to be using your back in this workout, so it doesn't hurt to try and warm that up a little by giving me a little squeeze with those shoulder blades at the top of that squat. Stretch the chest, warm up the back. Make sure those abs are engaged. Make sure you're coming nice and tall into your posture in the center. That triggers all of those core muscles to wake up. Nice and tall. Get that head up there. All right. Done with that one. We're going back to that hinge. Now I'm going to have you add a little bit to your hinge as you come forward. I'm going to have you bend a little, try to come a little lower, and then take it up from there. That's preparing us for a weighted deadlift. All right? So take it into that hinge, bring it down, and then come up from there. Nice, Jen, looks good. Excellent, Amanda. Nice, Hillary. You got it, Miss Elisa. There you go, Marilyn. Try to bend the knees a little bit sooner. Push that butt down and back. There you go, good. And time, we are back to the floor. One last round. Woo! Now, if you do one leg, please do the other leg this time. If you're just doing 2 legs, you're fine. You're just hanging with me. Here we go. Now, hopefully, if you're doing these early morning workouts with me, you're getting some sort of nutrition in your body at least 30 minutes prior. If nothing else, a protein shake, but only with a little water, maybe half a serving of your protein shake, or make a full protein shake and only drink half of it about 30 minutes before. I usually do that with a little bit of banana, like a half a banana, so that I have something solid. It helps a lot because you are doing a lot of strength work in the morning. All right, here we go. Now, if you absolutely cannot do that, I totally get it. And hopefully you're feeling all right after these workouts. But if you're finding you're feeling a little fatigued, then please make sure you're getting something in the morning. 30 minutes before, preferably an hour. I eat an hour before this workout. But if you're not getting up that early, 30 minutes before, if you can just get a little protein in your system, that would be awesome. Protein and carb. So obviously, if you're making a shake, you're going to get some milk, hopefully, or milk alternative in there for your carbs. All right. I prefer nut milks personally. I like that form of fat better. All right, here we go. Bring it up. And here we go. Now, if you want to bring that to a W, on the top. A little bit more warming in the shoulders. That'll help get that back even warmer. Stretch that chest even more, because that's usually a tight area for most of us. It's just the way our society is geared, especially with all that keyboard time. And when things get back to whatever normal is going to be, the driving time. Woo! 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, one more time on that hinge. Don't forget we've added that deep bend in the knees. Bringing it down, getting ready for that deadlift. Weighted deadlift. All right, 2, 1. Here we go. And bring it through. Woo! We got about 12 more seconds. Almost there. Hopefully you're engaging those abs. Don't forget about them. Excellent. All right. Your workout today, you've got 4 exercises. Well, actually 3, because one of them is a 2-sided, so we'll do 1 round on one side and 1 round on the other side. Your first exercise is the deadlift. I personally am using a kettlebell today. You can use a dumbbell. You can use a backpack with weight in it. Throw some iron skillets in there, some books, some water bottles. Make your backpack nice and heavy. You can also use grocery bags and put stuff in the grocery bag. So whatever you've got, you use it. You utilize it, all right? So we're going to do our deadlift. The deadlift, I want to give you real quick a couple of things. I just showed you that deep deadlift we did. That's your starting position. Grabbing onto whatever it is you're using, right? Now from here, make sure that core is engaged. That posture stays strong. You're going to push with your feet while pushing through with your glutes, right? So you've got your weight, push, and put through. So you should end in posture. Not out here. I don't want that pelvis coming forward. I want you ending right here at the top. And then you're going to reverse that, taking it down into the butt. So sit the butt down, all right? That way we're getting less work in the back. Make that booty work for you. That's what it's for. Second exercise. We're going to do some donkey kicks. Now, if you have a chair or a bench to hold on to, that is helpful. So something close to you. You adjust the tension on your band. If you have a super band, you'll be working with your super band. If you have one with handles, that works too. The handles should be in your hand. Your band is around your foot. You're going to take yourself over into that almost the same position as the deadlift. Tighten up that core. Keep the weight in the leg. We're not leaning on the bench. We're just holding balance here. Okay? Then we're going to take this band and we're going to push up. Bring it in, push up. All right? So we're doing an up push today with the band. If you do not have a band, just do this exercise. And when you get to the top, squeeze. Focus on that squeeze in the glutes. You can get very similar results. You'll get a good workout if you put into it. So we'll do one side, then we'll do the other side. After that, you can use either a mini band or a super band. So if you have mini bands, you can put them around your ankles or around your toe box. You're going to take your band. If you have a super band, you're going to step on it. You pull to adjust the tension. The tighter it is, the harder it's going to be. You find your space. And we're doing monster walks. I want you to start with your feet open. You're going to swoop in and out. In and out. You're going to step forward at least 4, preferably more like 6 to 8 steps. When you get as far as you can, sweep in and back. Now be sure that back, push into that back. Push into it so you feel that engagement back here. All right? That's all going to work. This hip area, the outside of that glute. Now, if you do not have a band, get down low and then do those monster walks nice and low so that you can engage that area. All right? That is all your exercises. I'm going to give you about 20 seconds or so to make sure you're all set up. Your work time is 45 seconds. You will have 20 seconds of transition time. We're starting with the deadlift, so get yourself set up. And also, if you're going super heavy and you max out, you get to failure, stop. Do not compromise your posture. Work your reps and stop and take a longer rest. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. How's that posture? Are you squeezing those shoulder blades together? Keeping that posture nice and strong. Let that body come over. Look towards the floor as you go down. Keep that head in line with the rest of your body. Beautiful, team. You got it. Excellent. You got your super band. Grab your super band. Oh, this can also be done on the floor, you guys. I'm sorry. If you're doing without a band, you can also do this on the floor if you do not have something to hold on to. Here we go. Now, if you find your band is rubbing on the inside of the opposite leg, just move your hand over towards the working leg more on the bench. Woo! All right, that's my reps. I'm stopping a little early. You can keep moving, or you can take your break. All right, 20-second rest. Then we're gonna move to the other side. When you get to the other side, I'm gonna watch you for a little bit before I go into it. I wanna make sure everybody's okay in their posture. Make sure your abs are strong, and you're not getting into that low back. 3, 2, 1, and go. It's good, Amanda. It's good, Jen. Good, Hillary. You got it, Lisa. Excellent, Marilyn. Good job, ladies. I need 2 more. 11 and 12. All right. We're going to do that monster walk. Shake that butt out a little bit. Let it rest. Woo! You got water. Always make sure you're sipping on your water. Little sips here and there. Here we go. Monster walk. Don't let that band pull you when you come in. Control. Slow it down a little so it doesn't just make your feet snap together. All right? You stay in control of that band the whole time. You are the boss. All right, you got about 10 seconds. If you need to even it out, start backing up. Excellent. Woo, there's your time. Rest that butt for a second. We're going back to that deadlift. Check in. How you're using your abs. How's your posture? Make sure you got everything loaded and ready to go. You got about 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. do the whole thing. I guess it might be time to go a little heavier. All right. We got about 10 seconds before we're pushing that leg back. Find your donkey kick position. There we go. If you're working time, keep going. If you finish your reps, finish your reps. If you're feeling failure, stop. I want good quality movement throughout your exercise. When you lose that, it's time to stop. Excellent. You're not making yourself stronger if you're working past that fatigue, okay? 10 seconds. 5. Here we go. We got about 8 seconds left. We got 3, 2, 1. Excellent, team. All right, remember it's time for those monster walks. Into the end of that second round. We got one more round after this. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. Remember, you are in control throughout this movement. When you lift that foot to come in, do it with control. Don't let that band dictate, like that one just did, where you're going. Woo! Oh, my booty's on fire. How's your booty doing? Is it on fire yet? I hope so. You got one more round. Let's work that fire. All right, you got about 10 seconds. Get yourself ready for your deadlift. Check in with those abs. Check in with those shoulders. Check in with that head. Are you in posture? Woo! Here we go. Oh my goodness. How you doing, team? Yep. That was done for me. 2, 1. All right, you got about 20 seconds. Woo! You're moving into that pushback. A little donkey kick. You got about 10 seconds. It's so different than teaching class. I gotta talk to you and work out at the same time. It's a lot of work. All right, here we go. Taking it down, taking it back. I'm mad love for Zumba instructors right now. They do all that cardio and they talk to you. I don't know how they do it. Perhaps they don't have asthma, I don't know. That might be part of it. Woo. All right, you got about 15 seconds. If you're working that time, if you're doing your reps and you need to stop, stop. Make sure you're keeping that form really strong. Excellent. I got a little dance show going on over in Amanda's house there. Woo! All right, we're switching legs. We've got about 10 more seconds. I just love it when your kids come running into the camera. And the dogs and the kitty cats. I've seen some of the funnest stuff. Woo! Makes my day. Thank you for allowing me into your homes and sharing your lives with me during these workouts, because it really makes my day. Because it gets a little lonely over here in the studio all by myself. And I know you guys are jealous because I'm at the studio and I'm sorry. I wish you were here with me. I really do. Yep. That's my rep. All right, we got about 7 seconds if you're on time. Woo! And there it is. All right, we got one more set of those monster walks. And then we're gonna do a little bitty finisher. And then we have our cool down stretch. Now remember, if you do not stay to stretch with me, I want you to stretch on your own. So I'm gonna tighten up my band a little bit more this time and challenge myself a little bit harder. Now remember, if you're using no band, get down low. Maybe see on this round, you can get even a little bit lower, okay? Woo! All right, we're about halfway through that time. Oh Lord. I'm really feeling this last round. Woo! All right, you got about 10 seconds, so if you need to even it out, start backing it up. Ah, there it is, team. Get a little bit of water, not too much. Sit and swish for that finisher, because water only tastes good the first time, all right? So don't guzzle. And yes, I've seen water twice, not personally from me, but from other people. It's so not pretty. All right, your finisher is super simple. It's one complex exercise on repeat, and we're gonna do that for 2 minutes, all right? So all you're gonna do, I'm gonna move up just a little bit so you can see better at the end of the mat. We're gonna do a little touch, jump, touch right here. Touch, jump, touch, roll it out, give me a push-up, roll it back. Touch, jump, touch. Give me the crawl out, give me the push-up. Just keep going, okay? Actually, I'm looking at the time, we're gonna do 1 minute, 2 minutes. What do we got? 2 minutes. We're doing 2 minutes. You ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Woo! Look, I forgot to reach overhead. Keep going. I'm gonna make sure you guys got this. You ladies, I should say. Oh, hey, Craig, I didn't know you were back there. Excellent. Touch, jump, touch, then crawl it out on that touch. Excellent. So, ladies and gentlemen, woo. You are halfway through. If you have a second, go ahead and unmute yourself, because I'm going to call for a last set pretty soon here. And I want to hear all of your beautiful voices. Woo! Come on, you got this. Keep it going. All right. I got one person unmuted. Don't make her yell all by herself. Come on. Give me a second. Unmute that video. This is it, team. You're in your last 15 seconds. This is your last set. And I heard you. I heard you. Come on. We're almost there. Woo! And time. Fantastic. You are so awesome. I can't believe you got that all done. Now, if you want to mute yourself, feel free. You don't have to. But if you would like to, go ahead and do that. We're going to go into our stretch. Hopefully your heart rate is up. So I'm not going to take you to the floor right away. Remember, we just stretched hamstrings and glutes. So what I would like you to do, if you need to, find a place to be stable, something to hold on to. Get yourself nice and tall. I want you to bring this knee up and bring it into your body. I want you to be tall though. I don't want you to do this. Nice and tall, and bring that knee as far as you can. Straighten that other leg out. 2, 1, and time. All right, hopefully you've got that breath down a little bit. Let's sit down on the mat. I'd like you to sit down with your legs straight out in front of you, right here. Now from here, pull those shoulders down and back, and I just want you to hinge forward at the hips. You're gonna feel pull in different places depending on how tight you are. For me, I'm really feeling it in my piriformis area, okay? I want you to push your knees down into the floor. Intensify that stretch a little bit. I want you to pull those toes back towards you. Reach for the toes, but keep the body up, long and strong. Now I'm gonna have you curl out into a C. Very controlled. Bring your head in, round it out, and then see if you can get those toes. If not, just stay hovered over them, it's okay. Here we go. You can also put your hands on your legs if you need to. Hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. Very gently roll back out of that. Nice and easy. Excellent. I'm going to have you go ahead and lay it all the way down now. Nice and slow. Roll back down to the floor. Fantastic. Please take your right leg, cross it over your left leg. Bring that knee in. Let's get that IT band stretched out. Hold on to that. If you're wondering where my other hand is, it's threaded between the legs and then around that leg that I've got pulled in. That is the best position for this stretch. Now while you're here, let's do some little circles with those ankles. We don't pay attention to them enough. Now go the other way. We're just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in, bring it down, switch sides. Excellent. Let's take it back. There's my tight side. Hold it. Little ankle circles. And take it the other way. Hold that. 4, 5, 4, 3. And bend that leg, bring it to the floor, and let's turn it over. Come on to the hands and knees. And here you're going to take it back into your child's pose. Really exaggerate pushing those glutes out and reach those arms out. Once you elongate that spine, feel that stretch in your glutes. Push your abs towards the floor. Just push that in your chest and your head. As close to the floor as you can. If you need to, open the knees a little wider and see how low you can get your abs pushed towards the floor. You'll feel that lengthening in your back, and you probably feel a little tug on those glutes. Bring the knees to the hip position, so they're about hip width apart. Push back onto those toes. Get the heels on the floor, your butt comes up first. So head's going down, butt's going up. Nice stretch here, forward bend. Just let that body go. Let the head go, shake it out a little bit. Let those arms just hang there. If you need to bend them because you are so flexible that you're totally dragging your hands, then do that. Now make sure your abs are engaged very slowly. Let's roll back up. The head is coming up last. Let's roll those shoulders back. Give me one nice long deep breath. Elongate that spine and exhale all the way down. And give yourself a hand. Thank you so much for joining me and getting your workout done today.